Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Conquest Productions 117. My name is Darren. And today this is the 50th subscriber marathon episode thing, whatever. So I'm going to be reviewing to the G.I. Joe Real American Hero Season 2 Episode 27, Not a Ghost of a Chance. So this is a very special place in my heart because it covers what I've considered is the experimental precursor to the Phantom X-19, which is my favorite G.I. Joe jet ever. So we're going to be reviewing it. If you see me, if you hear weird noise, I have a fan over here because it's been 100 degrees for the past few days, so yeah. So we're going to get into the episode. I'm going to be dogging on Flint because he does some things that I believe an officer probably shouldn't do since he's a warrant officer second class, but let's get in this, so yeah. Intro. I always get excited every time I hear this.
He'll fight for freedom wherever
Especially,
there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
Seeing him, Sergeant Slaughter jump up and punch Monkey Wrench, just boom. Always enjoyed seeing that.
Cobra, the enemy, fighting to save the day.
I also have a body armor, Orange Mango. Do you recommend the flavor? Stay hydrated, kids.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's
If my voice cracks for a little bit, this is the third take of this. My editing site has just been a little weird.
Determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe.
There's the tear drum. And somehow everyone runs out without being so much as a scratch, so yeah.
Attention all pilots! Attention all pilots! In-flight refueling coordinates have been sent in
There's
your
a conquest.
Good luck and good hunting.
It's 16:53 by my watch, Slipstream.
Okay, the videotape machine's set.
It's showtime. Come on, you guys. Let's get up on the flight deck.
Just making sure we record Lady J's TV debut for posterity, Flint.
Yeah.
You're just sore because stow it, lift ticket. It's Flint's personal business.
Let's do it!
Yo, Joe!
Oh, animation error, the 67, which is the USS John F. Kennedy. So, small little animation error unless this is supposed to be the JFK instead of the flag, but there's Duke piloting a conquest. Well, there's Scarlet, but Duke's piloting a conquest. So my headcanon is that even though he's an E8 enlisted, I believe that all G.I. Joe members must learn how to fly a plane and a helicopter and learn how to drive everything. They're going to repeat that scene a lot, so sorry. Yep. But anyway, that's my headcanon, and it's back to the 99, so I think that was just a small animation error. Also, an ad will play. Sometimes I've had two ads play during the middle.
This is rescue
But,
on the beachhead.
if an ad
Our
plays,
ETA is
I'm not
15
sponsored by
minutes.
them, so hopefully they don't get mad at me. So what is that? Artillery, or are they just plain old rockets?
No, they're just fishing. Look. See? They're leaving. They don't know we're here.
Let's go romantic.
They decided to give the island a plastering just to make sure.
They shot our plane down. They want us dead.
It's like they sure don't want us to tell our version of what happened.
This is the actual footage of yesterday's crash of an AR-90A Ghost, one of America's two prototype Ghost bombers, somewhere in the Aleutian Islands. Before ejecting, the pilots Frank Sullivan and Ron Michaels reported being attacked by unidentified
That's in the
aircraft.
Aleutian Islands,
Who were
which
the attackers? And what
I never knew it
was their
snowed
motive?
in the Aleutian
The
Islands,
Ghost
so
flight
yeah.
recorder has yet to be found. But this expert thinks she can prove that it was the international terrorist organization Cobra. She's Lady J, one of the world's foremost intelligence experts and a member of the G.I. Joe Strike Force.
Hello, I'm Hector Ramirez, your host of 20 Questions.
He loves his
Cobra has
mustache.
officially denied any part in the destruction
I'm
of the
blonde,
Ghost
so,
prototype.
I've never
And
had
since
success
20
growing a
questions always
mustache,
brings you
so
both
I'm always
sides of the
jealous anytime I
issues,
see a person,
tonight, in a
especially if they're a
special
blonde person
broadcast,
with a mustache.
our in-studio guests will be...
I'm gonna nag on Hawk a little bit. I'm in a naval junior RTC, if you can't tell by the shirt, but yeah, I know a little bit of things about the Navy and military branches. I come from a long line of a military family, and I've lived on military bases my entire life. So, from what I've heard, is you remove your cover or helmet anytime you're indoors. So I'm pretty sure a one-star general of Hawk should know better, but I don't know how the Army works, or even GI Joe. But it seems like they still follow military standards and discipline. So yeah.
Lady J and commander of the G.I. Joe Strike Force, General Hawk. And live via Cobra satellite from their secret base, an exclusive interview with Cobra Commander, Serpentor, and Dr. Mindbender. Welcome to 20 Questions, General Hawk and Lady J. Tell us, why is the Ghost such a valuable target?
Hector the Ghost is a prototype experimental reconnaissance aircraft.
By the end of the decade, 20 of them will guard our skies at all times. The Ghost earns its name because its profile
Yeah,
is
see,
so
it even
low,
they
it
have the
appears
top air
only as a
intakes,
radar ghost to the enemy.
and it's
This
a
aircraft
delta wing zone.
surveillance
Has
system
two
can cover
vertical.
Zivo
Well,
works
I'm not
24/7
sponsored by
to
them,
attract
so
and trap flying insects.
oh lord, oh no, not sponsored.
Have you heard
It's
about Ryoko
unskippable.
Pro?
Why
This
YouTube?
is the cutting-edge
Why?
portable Wi-Fi
Why must you
hotspot
make
that
them
people wish they found out
unskippable?
about.
We don't care about
for
those.
200,000 square
Yeah, BC,
miles
it's a
per
Delta
hour.
design.
At
It's
93,000
stealth,
feet, the Ghost is
and
capable of speeds of
it's-
Mach 4.
Has two vertical
Those characteristics,
stabs or
it's easy to see why Cobra would want to destroy the
rudders,
prototypes.
except they're not facing inward or
constant accusations
I
by
forget the
G.I.
term. I don't know if
Joe.
it's concave
This
or-
is an insult. We have absolutely no interest in an aircraft we regard as inferior to our night ravens.
Technically, the Night Raven is
When
just a
the
Storm
truth is known,
71,
we will make you eat
and
your
it can go up
words.
to probably Mach 6.
In all
since I'm
fairness,
pretty sure
General
that's the
Hawk,
fast-
since the Ghost cameras
how
were
fast the
destroyed in the
SR-71
crash,
can go,
there's
so,
no film
anyway.
evidence of the attack or even that it really occurred.
Hold on, Ramirez. There's plenty of evidence. The Ghost was on a combined shakedown recon flight.
Ghost here. I've found something odd. A military base of some sort.
I don't know if a shakedown
No,
flight has
I've got a
live
contact.
ordnance, but
4 targets closing at 1,300 knots.
This doesn't sound good.
Ghost in trouble! Scramble the conquests!
I don't know if my audio and my there's repeats, but I don't know if my audio and the stuff aligns with this net shaking, but if it seems a little off in the video, like this has happened in previous takes where it's a little
Something's
off, and I've
happened to
tried
Ron.
editing it and then
Ron,
it
you mean
just fails.
Major
So
Michaels?
Give me a break,
Anyway.
Flint. Ron and I went to flight school together.
Yeah, I know. We're just good friends.
it's burning up.
When we got there, the Ghost was already breaking
I mean,
up. I saw a flight of Cobra Night Ravens leaving. Then, Sullivan and Michaels
technically, so
ejected.
during the XB-70's testing, that thing did also break up and have several accidents. So how do we know they
The
attacked them?
cloud cover was so
And of
heavy
course,
we
we
had
know
a
they
hard time
attacked them
keeping track of
because
them.
it's kind of obvious since they're a villain organization.
We
But
went looking for Sullivan and Michaels.
unless it's that drug dealer
Cobra
in
doesn't
the
find them first.
Geek series, which is considered non-canon. So
Sir, we checked this island already.
Do you want to tell
I think
Serpentor
that's
we
the same
didn't
actress
find
as
them?
Lady J, so very
no, sir.
talented.
Then shut up. They're here. Bring the mega warheads.
Oop, can't
This
show
time
that.
we'll make sure no living thing remains on that dirt ball.
Calling the Aleutian Islands dirt balls.
Let's fly low along the chain of Eastern Islands this time, lift ticket. Maybe we can pick up a signal.
Roger, Flint. Come on. Let's hear some beeping.
He sounds like a Texan. I don't want to say Texan accent, but he sounds kind of like that accent, so yeah. Well, Strato Viper. Don't know why a Strato Viper is standing there. Just standing guard. I don't know if they confused that with a, I guess, Sea Viper, whatever they're called. But, yeah, I know that Cobra, Mantis, or Moray subs, or whatever it's called, carries one Firebat, so I guess that's why he's there, but pretty sure the Firebat is a different pilot, so yeah.
Captain, mega warheads in place.
Excellent.
All right, prepare to show tomahawk. Dive! Dive!
There, Cobra Mantis sub. They must be looking for Sullivan and Michaels too.
Not for long.
So I don't know how helicopters operate.
rather depth charges.
But I do know in World War II, the Catalina, I'm pretty sure, had a bombardier and another thing that the pilot controlled where they'd probably either flip a switch, but I don't think they just pull the lever down and drop depth charges. Also, the Mantis sub has a weird little tail thing.
The missile
I don't know what
launching
that does for
hatch is
propulsion
jammed.
or
We can't fire.
anything, so I'm pretty sure that just makes it more unstable.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
But I'm gonna try
back
and
to
skip
G.I.
these later
Joe.
on, so. Yeah, see, I don't know what that does for propulsion or anything. I don't know how those things move.
We must elude the Joes!
I don't know why they were here, but you apparently drove them off.
Are there 2 Tomahawks or
Okay,
just
Lift
1?
Ticket, let's look for Sullivan and Michaels.
Come back! Come back! Hey, we're down here!
They don't have flare guns?
Perhaps you could give us a little background information on your organization.
It is an honor to be here to present our side of this dispute. G.I. Joe has a history of accusing Cobra of
So I've noticed anytime there's soldiers around Cobra Commander,
Red Viper flight will soon
they
be
have the
airborne.
older
I want
design.
confirmation
And
on
then
that
whenever they're
sub
around
sighting.
Serpentor, they're
So
Vipers.
far, our rescue teams have
Viper
found no
design. So I
trace
think that
of
there's
them.
2 different
It's
factions of
unfortunate
Cobra
for those men
who are
because they
loyal
are in
to Cobra
serious
Commander
danger of
and loyal
perishing
to
from the cold.
Serpentors, yeah.
Oh, there's one ghost prototype still in existence. Ah!
Next time I'll clothe him with a sense of humor.
Now we'd better get back to the show. Even a fool like Cobra Commander can't keep talking forever.
Cobra Commander has accused Lady J of lying about the destruction of the Ghost prototype. Do you have any comment?
Let me tell you what actually happened.
I'm pretty sure these snakes are fake.
One of our flights of Night Ravens
So,
was on a
otherwise,
routine
I'm pretty sure a
patrol
snake around your
mission.
neck would be like,
Blue Viper
"Ooh,
1
nice blend."
reported sighting the ghost losing altitude.
And there were some other aircraft in the area. We couldn't identify them.
Shut up, Cobra
Why don't you tell them
Commander.
to shut up if they're like, hey, yeah, we spotted an aircraft. Maybe you should ask the country who, I guess, owns the territory of the Aleutian Islands or whatever islands they're at. So.
Squadron of G.I. Joe conquest fighters.
And no one has chaff or flares for some reason, even though a SF-71 can outrun it. Good on that Strata Viper for shooting it with, I guess, 350 cals and...
The Night Ravens were low on fuel and chose not to engage the
I mean, that looks like they're engaging.
We regretted having to abandon the airmen in their time of greatest need.
And we know it's them because these guys are laughing,
The Cobra
us the audience.
organization is not without humane feelings in these
I
matters.
mean, isn't he a torture expert, so...
As to Lady J's flagrant accusations, why would we want to shoot down a plane not engaged in an act of war against us?
That kind of aggression is only worthy of a warmongering superpower. Oh, G.I. Joe.
Some might say Cobra tends to initiate
Notice
conflict.
how Hector
Poppycock! What
and
gives you that silly idea?
Mindman
Well,
kind of have
let's see.
similar designs.
There was your invasion of
They're
Washington,
just a
D.C.,
mustache.
the giant mechanical sea serpent you unleashed on New York, the time you melted the polar ice caps.
I mean, that's already happening, so... I mean, I guess that was just...
We're over the island! Drones away!
Cobra Night Raven drones. Oh, this doesn't look good. Battle android troopers.
So I've actually,
It's looking even worse.
I have a
Let's
story
beat
I'm
feet.
just going to share
Sure.
real quick.
But where to?
Flynn,
The
aren't
Cobra
you
Night
overdoing
Raven,
it with the jealousy
drone
bit? Just
little
because some
thing I
guy
remember
is
I
friendly with
dropped
Lady
one
J
at a
doesn't
toy
mean
shop
there's
that I
anything going
found.
on.
And it sounded like a glass pot shattering, so it didn't break, though.
Just dropped by to see Lady
Oh, I'm
J.
going to dog on Flynn. This
Is
thing
Lady J
Drill
expecting you,
Sergeant
Flynn?
hand.
No, just thought I'd surprise her.
Oh, well, I guess it's okay.
Why give him that face, Flynn? Why? You're a warrant officer, second class, having a relationship with an E6 fraternization, and this dude is like, hey, is she expecting you? Like, this MP's doing his job. Why would you give him that look? Like, oh, what do you mean? Like this is how I imagine what he's going in his head. Like, what does he mean? Is she like, I guess that's okay. Unless he's about to drill him, like, why are you this lenient on me? Shouldn't you be doing your job better? And I don't know. I don't know how the Joe team operates. I know Shipwreck, he'd definitely be a dishonorable discharge just for how many women he's trying to get in with, especially Scarlett's a lieutenant colonel, cover girl. I don't know what rank she is, and I know, I just mentioned Lady J's in E6, so yeah. I'm used to Navy ranks, so I don't know Army ranks, yeah. Or Air Force.
Now, come on, get serious, Ron.
I'm always serious when I invite a lady to my place, Lady J. Be sure to wear something casual.
Wear something casual, huh? That does it.
Okay, what do you mean that does it? Just because
I'm inviting a bunch of my friends
MP
over.
stops
Say
you,
you'll help,
this
okay?
person's not expecting you.
Okay.
This is a female barracks,
Though I
I'm
haven't
pretty
been to
sure.
a
Get out.
wallpapering party since I was in
You probably should have
college.
just said that.
What the? Uh-oh.
Also, I think he could have just
Well,
yelled
I
at him,
know
like,
how Lady
hey,
J feels, Flint.
Don't do that,
I'm
sir.
sure that whatever it was you saw wasn't what you thought you saw.
Hey, I'm picking up
I have some
radio
family who are
signals.
MPs,
Huh?
so or were
Michaels and
MPs. Since
Sullivan?
I guess they're
Nope.
retired now. I haven't talked
Sounds
to
like
them
they've
in a
let
while,
loose a
so.
squad of bats back on that island where the sub was
I love
lurking.
Beachhead's
And that
voice and
Cobra
his
sub
voice, so
did have a reason
I like
to
it
be
whenever
there.
some characters have a
Reason
southern
called
accent.
Michaels and Sullivan.
I've lived in the
Let's
South
get
my entire
back
life.
before
In
the
fact,
bats find
I was born in Florida, so I'm from the South. It was an odd time where I lived in 2 years in New Jersey. That was because I'm an Air Force. I was an Air Force family that moved around a lot.
created that bogus heavy metal band
Anyway,
Cold
but,
Slither, staged the Cobrathon, sank the
I can
USS
tell
Montana
differences in
and
southern
the
accents
USS Flag,
by just
and
listening to
attempted
them,
to
like North
swindle
Carolina
Alaska away from
accents,
the
South
United
Carolinian.
States.
Picky, picky,
Yeah.
picky.
And I can tell cross
All
country, it
exaggerations
sounds like he has
and
a fake
minor
southern accent.
incidents.
So,
Watch it, Dr. Mindbender. Lying can be
Minor
hazardous to your
incidents.
health.
You insignificant piece of shriveled up shoe leather!
That's
How
a good
dare
insult.
you accuse us of lying! I'll see you staked out on an African anthill
Just-
at high noon!
I
know
think
animation's
you've made your
expensive,
point,
so-
Great Serpentor. We would never lie to the people of the world, especially not on 20 Questions, our favorite show.
They have favorite shows.
Thank you.
This is ridiculous. I can give you chapter and verse on every Cobra attack, sabotage, bombing, covert operation, everything.
So, what do you expect from a man who founded G.I. Joe and makes his living by attacking
They even
Cobra
get
day
paid,
and
like it never
night?
talks about their
G.I. Joe
paychecks.
wasn't necessary, Dr. Mindbender, until
As I
Cobra
said,
forced it into
Hawk
existence.
founded it. I'm pretty sure General Flag founded it in the comics. I don't know if the cartoon followed. Well, I know it doesn't follow the comics. It's Fred 7. And, they die. There's death and actual guns.
Looks like we're gonna lead a short but exciting life.
I don't know if that can actually break your leg. Like he's
You
apparently
okay?
broke his leg. So
With
I
a
don't know if
broken
that can actually
leg?
break it.
Look, I'm a goner. You make a run for it. I'll hold him off.
No can do, partner. How you gonna pay me the $50 you borrowed last payday?
So I'm a little confused on that line. But
Now, back
so
to
if he
G.I. Joe.
hadn't owed him $50, he would have just been like, "Okay, see you, man. Best of luck to you." And just
Sit down,
left.
Sullivan. Uh-oh. Too late. I hope you're a good shot. Sorry, I'm a pacifist.
Why are you in the
How'd we
military?
get so lucky?
I'm joking, but I'm pretty sure there's something about that. But... What? I know those are either grease guns or NP 40s. So, like, what caliber are they? I know they're supposed to be lasers, which is just an excuse because they don't want to show them using actual bullets or guns, even though they look pretty realistic. Since I guess 80s censorship or something. Yeah. But they show a grenade. I guess since these guys are robots, you can show them get blown up and shot at, so... I love how it just says get rid of it, and he's like, oh no, and just gets blown up. They treat bats just way too stupid. Like, I love in G.I. Joeberg, they made a, their YouTube channel in South Africa, they, post play motions, they're pretty, I really enjoy their channel, but, Where they showed how bats are like these insane creature things that will like rip you limb from limb. So yeah. Also, I don't get why they're wearing like leather boots and stuff. Yeah. Excuse me.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
I won't lie to you, Michaels.
Pretty sure,
it's broken. But I think you'll be back on your feet within 3 or 4 months.
Oh, thanks, Lifeline.
I'm pretty
now
sure
give
he's
me
in
the bad
coast,
news.
And,
Let's load up and get off this rock.
One thing I
Listen,
wish they would have
Michaels, we
done
need to
is make a separate team that's just desert camo, like
Flint, give it a
Tomahawk
break.
is
Michaels
desert
is in
camo.
shock.
Yeah, okay.
Their main
It'll keep till
aircraft
later.
transport could be the
The search and
Tomahawk.
rescue team has
fighter
located
jet,
Sullivan and
Spidey,
Michael.
Sky Striker,
We're glad to report that they're
could be
in good
desert
shape.
camo.
That's our signal.
And we have a
We're
desert
out of
camo
the satellite
grind.
link-up.
The
Cockpit
Vamp Mark II
camera
is already
off.
desert camo.
Looks like our
Then you get
ruse
some
worked.
characters,
Targeting
paint them as
computer
desert
checks are
camo.
complete. Let's
Can't
get
all
this
like desert
bird up
camo.
to speed.
I think it's pretty cool.
With pleasure.
Flying off, we low to
Thanks,
the water.
General Hawk. It's been great having you on the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard both sides of the situation. Let me briefly review the facts for you in a tape replay.
And we have an ad by Lego.
Looking
Not
for something
sponsored.
special?
I never grew up.
Lady J claims Cobra is responsible for the crash of one prototype Ghost
I also don't
bomber.
like Lego because
But Cobra
instructions
flatly
were
and
too complex.
unequivocally denies destroying the prototype.
We're just
Well,
about
they're
out of
just
time
like-
here on 20 Questions, and perhaps we should show you what's been going on. We've been broadcasting live from inside this C-5A cargo plane.
Just say C5
The
Galaxy.
opening of the show, when you saw me
Please
in the
just say
TV
that.
studio, was pre-recorded. There it is, folks, a live shot of our
Hey, it's
C-5A
Conquest.
mobile
My
studio
name, if you guys
from a
don't know,
camera mounted on one of our
Productions
Conquest
is
fighter
after
escorts.
the G.I. Joe jet.
And a shot
And
from
that's
our
because I
own
was a
outboard
huge G.I. Joe
camera
fan.
of
I
the
made
Conquest
it
camera plane.
years ago. Originally, I wanted to make my own
Conquest and
comic
the
books, but
C5A, Major.
it's all in here,
It's
which
time
probably
to
make
turn
your
on the
own
rear
separate
camera
video.
and make like a target.
Yeah,
There it is. We've got it now.
there's Night Ravens. Produced
Ladies and gentlemen,
SR-71s.
this picture is coming to you live from the rear camera of the Ghost.
It's the ghost, the one we've been looking for. We've been tricked. I must warn Serpentor. Serpentor, the ghost, it's in flight.
Yes, Cobra Commander, we know. We have the
I'd
situation
love for Cobra
well
Commander
under
just
control.
to either shoot him in the back or just kill him. Like, I do not like Serpentor.
Saw wasn't what we
He was
saw.
just kind of annoying, like, this side,
Ladies and
come on,
gentlemen,
this side, come
we
on,
have
and I'm like,
just learned that a flight of 4 unidentified
it makes no
aircraft
sense. Like,
are
we made
closing
a
in on the
clone
Ghost.
out of all these dead
Cobra
dudes. Where'd you even
Ravens.
find their bodies?
There
Like,
you have it, folks.
Sergeant
20
Slaughter,
questions brings
Napoleon,
you
his
the
body's
answers.
on display. But the other dudes, like, where'd you find their
The
bodies?
game is up, Dr. Mindbender. Your ruse has failed.
They made fools of us all on national TV.
I mean, they've been making fools of you on national TV for a while.
I have a
And you immediately engaged. They haven't even fired on him.
Try this on for size, buddy.
It's like, how do you know they were hostiles? Like, yeah, it's Cobra. They're not hostiles. They're
Good
just
shot,
bodies
Slipstream.
at this point. So, like, they've been engaged.
I'm not gonna let them have all the
They're
fun
really
here.
just flying back. They're like, hey,
Major Evans,
I don't know why he wasn't buckled in, but he just broke his neck.
it feels like the ghost is riding itself.
Yeah, but the Night Ravens hadn't
Major
even
Evans,
engaged. They're
can you
just
hear
there.
me?
They could have been like,
Major!
hey, we're patrolling this
Well,
area.
it's time to see if the
what are you doing
voice
in our
activated
airspace?
controls work.
Like,
Hello,
I didn't know they did
Stratoviper,
it.
watch
They didn't even
this!
explain it. So.
Mach 1, Mach 2. Those guys
If we know
are
anything
surgically
from Top
altered
Gun
to withstand
Maverick,
high Gs,
don't-
But he's got to have a
Don't
limit.
accelerate that quick. I know this came out before Top Gun Maverick.
3.5, Mach
It
4.
came out before Top Gun, I'm pretty sure.
Got to decelerate.
Decelerate.
Move, fly boy.
Why do you have live ordnance on a shakedown? I don't think that happens, or that actually happens in the military, but
Landings, ding-a-ling.
why do you have live ordnance? Like, if you have a situation with the XB-70 where it blows up and has some problems...
Major Sullivan, could you give us a
why
statement
would
for
there be
next
live
week's show?
ordnance?
Why, sure. Be
That could've
glad
been
to
more
talk to you.
catastrophic.
Excuse me, Lady J. I've got something to settle
How
with
the
Major
doctor just
Michaels.
turns into
Flint?
Major, I'd like a word with you about...
Oh, so you're the Flint Lady J's been telling me so much about.
But
you're one lucky guy. This lady really loves you. Take care of yourself, Lady J.
See you in the skies, Ron. Just what was it you were going to tell him, Flint?
Nothing, Lady J. What I thought I saw wasn't what I saw.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm with her. Anyway, that's the 50 subscriber episode, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to change it up, do something different. If you guys like this, I might review another episode of G.I. Joe. So yeah. Anyway, please make sure you like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the 70th episode of Conquest Productions 117 because that is going to be something very special. So yeah. I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to repeat myself. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and see you.